Yo, what is going on, YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin. You guys already see it at the bottom. It says eliminated. Your boy got 334 points. I've never gotten that little points, and I'm not the type to make excuses. I really went into today on a mission to try to place in the top, right? I was trying to place top 1%. I said that in the last video. I think I could have done it. I really do believe in myself that I've gotten better. I made it all the way to tier 2 in unlimited showdown, whatever it is, and my team has gotten so much better, like legitimately. So I've been feeling it. They've all been playing really well. And unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, I'm gonna just say this before I begin ranting. I'm not ranting, actually. What am I saying, bro? You lose some, you win some. It is what it is. I just wish I had the opportunity to play my best game. I'll show you guys the gameplay. I'll show you guys everything that happened. We'll talk through it more or less. We played a total of 4 games, and I lost 3 of them. But at the end of it, really, I had no chance. I was delayed really badly. My internet is never the best, but usually it's good enough for me to hold it down. But today, not at all. It was worse than when I stream and play, which is something really bad in general. Everything that I click happens late. It makes it so hard to shoot. Honestly, I adjust. I always have. Like, I'm playing on delay so much. Usually I'm able to adjust, but today it's just too hard in a king of the court where every possession counts. Everything is at stake, and I'm not taking anything away from the people that beat me, right? Shout out to them. They all deserve to beat me. I just wish I had a chance to win. You know, that's all I'm saying. Either way, I probably would have lost. Sure, I'm cool with that regardless. But let's get into the games. Let's get into what happened. Before we did start playing, we did take a look at this barbecue buckets Austin Rivers. We had to. I heard great things about him. He has 17 gold badges. They look good defensively, offensively. His stats are not bad. I was like, this is a guy we could use. I need a 3rd string point guard, and I was like, why not take the cheapest one up? I had some pending outcomes, including a Dort, because I got Dort playing breakout yesterday. Yes, I got a breakout one, and I sold the one that I had, which was sellable, the one I bought originally. So that made me some money, which is great. I love it. I'll take that any day. That basically got me Mr. Austin Rivers, and I'm really thankful I didn't pull the trigger here. I was like, I have over 200k, so maybe I'll pick up someone else, whether it was Bradley Bill, whether it was obviously not AK, but maybe Al Harrington. But I'd be really upset if I would have bought him and still went out the way we did. So there was about 5 minutes left, and we did get Austin Rivers, so I was excited about that. And obviously I had to take him in here to shoot around a little bit. I was trying to get some practice in before the tourney, so I was ready. You know, I was definitely trying to do that. I didn't want to go in there blinded. But here we go. Game number 1. We were playing against AK. He had like Kevin Johnson as his point guard. That's the diamond that this man got. And a lot of people have been running that little play, right? The play to cut to basket. But let's look at Elgin Baylor first. Look at his defense. Looked great right there. Made him have a bad possession to start. That is always nice. It looks like he's going to get an offensive rebound, though, and he puts it back in. Now, at this point, I did realize I was a little delayed, but not too much. And realistically, the worst part of the delay was my movement on defense. I pride myself on my defense over my offense any day. And Elgin Baylor first bucket. I obviously had other issues, like not paying attention to the end of the clock, but look at how weird the defense is right here. Like, that's not me even doing anything, bro. It's just like that. You saw that jump in the middle? That's not me. You guys should know I'm a better defender than that, and Elgin Baylor doing work. I want to give credit to this Austin Rivers. Putting him in was great. I'm really glad I picked him up. I can't wait to be able to use him without any type of delay, because his jump shot felt good. I just wasn't really able to showcase it here. I feel like I want to go ahead and skip through this game. I feel like I should skip through all the games. I was trying to move, man. I was trying. I just couldn't. I can't possibly think anyone else through this delay would ever even think about on-balling. Like, it would not happen. But there I was, trying my best always to make plays. Now, I know I'm a bad free throw shooter, but I've been working on it. I really have. I'm way better than I was. And the fact that I was missing free throws during this was really frustrating. Now, there's this really weird thing that's been happening to me, like, a lot since this game came out. Like, look, Pau Gasol just jumped there. I didn't click jump. Why'd he just jump? That really makes no sense. I've been jumping a lot for no reason. And I hope I figure out what the reason is. I hope it stops and I just lost the ball, not even doing anything. That's the worst part. And then somehow it turned into this. I really genuinely didn't understand this game. All I know is Elgin Baylor is a lock, bro. He is a lock. One of the best defenders on the team. I don't expect much scoring wise, but look at the defense on AK, who cost a ton of money. And he does a lot for his size. I wasn't mad at it. Look at him winning the jump ball for us. Now, another thing that's been happening a lot in 2K, right? Even when I on ball, even that, people just call that play, right? I've been seeing it non-stop. Just anything to let your players cut, and then they cut around your defense. We were putting ourselves in a bad situation right here, and I just really couldn't do anything. Like, I'm not even joking, and not the type to ever say I'm like doing something not. I couldn't buy a jump shot to save my life. Like, on this delay, I couldn't figure it out. Look, like, even Elgin Baylor, I told you guys I hit and whatnot, but everyone's open. I'm not the type to miss wide open. Like, usually I'm so much better than that. It doesn't matter who it is. And look at the perfect defense right here to give him a 24-second. And the reason I know I could shoot with anybody anytime is look at Elgin, bro. Elgin greening. How many people in the world would hit that shot? And right here we're down 3, and I see that my man T-Mac got space because he's guarding that, and I was able to hit that one too. You guys should have seen my excitement when it actually happened. I was so excited. I was like, we could go to overtime. We just need one stop. I was like, I'm watching. I should have got a bump there. I should have got a bump. But what's even worse is I really subbed in my best defenders here. I should have taken out Sengun. I just didn't expect that. It was a great play by him, just giving it to like the big man and going up. I was actually really impressed with myself for even staying in this game, for even making it a game. I had no business. And look, we had an opportunity to tie it. I just mistimed it. So that was loss number 1, and I knew immediately that we had no shot if this didn't stop. So I actually restarted my PlayStation at this moment, and it actually didn't do anything, but I still felt more confident in this game, mainly because I was just like, confidence wins ball games. So no matter who you're rocking with, look at Elgin Gordon, the big man, literally locking him up right there. Great contest. I felt good. We were like, we out to the races, man. If we can just win a couple games, we got this. We had a good lead this whole game, honestly, and then a lot just started happening near the end of it. It just started getting really, really weird and giving him a comeback. Everyone calls the cut to basket. I decided to do it myself. He even was doing it, and for some reason when I do anything, it just doesn't work. I decided to go for it, and look how it backfired in my face. So even though we were playing well for the most part, this man made a comeback. I was really scared I'd lose the ball with the delay, but for some reason he was trying to press us. Not only that, look at the backdoor cuts, man. I'm happy that wasn't an end one. His press wasn't working though. Dort was cooking. The only thing that do be working are these silly cuts to basket, man. That's the only thing that works in this world. Otherwise, we got great defense for the most part. Look, I can't stop nothing. Now, I should have actually held the ball here, but I was like, let me go fast, and I mistimed that pass. Obviously, I didn't think AD would be able to get both of us. And here is where games are gonna have to be clutch. My son, no green, hit the white, and I was like, yo, me hitting free throws on delay, I could barely hit free throws to begin with, but mans wasn't even fouling me. Look at this. I was able to run some clock out, and I was like, yo, we looking good. And then I dropped the ball, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. But obviously I'm not moving until you foul me. Like, there's no reason for me to shoot the ball. Better off for me to hit free throws if I can. And I was like, let me give it to T-Mac, the man that hits the most free throws for us. Thankfully, Tracy was able to hit both of those bad boys, and now we just had one stop left, and we were able to make it happen. I thought about fouling at the end of that last game, and so these last 2 games, I'm gonna kind of go through them fast. I told you guys I only played 4, so you guys aren't in for anything special. You already know what's happening. Look at the thingy. I need to honestly off-ball that better so I can be there. One of the most frustrating things in this game is the way we're capable of scoring in the paint, right? Like the way layups go in with the real player percentage. And genuinely, I hate it too. Like, it happens for me too. I hate that I can hit him most of the time, as Draymond stopped me right there at the rim. And this dude's team was nasty. It was really good. This Russell Westbrook, I was not ready for him. I switched matchups for Elgin Elgin to try to guard him, but that wasn't the smartest thing either, because no one can stop anyone at the end of the day, legitimately. But Elgin is a great defender, and that's something that I can't wait to do. And look at me right there, baseline. I genuinely had no chance in this game though. I just want to put it out there. Look, the cut to basket. What do you do when you can make that even on Elgin Baylor? Not just that, I just had a really terrible possession, and look at the clock. It's basically done, and man's got a shot off and greened it in transition. A goal of mine heading into this was to put Elgin on their best like playmaker or whatever. There's their point guard, to put pressure on them, and for some reason I was not fast enough. It was honestly my fault at the end of the day for trying to on-ball people during delay, but shout out to Austin Rivers for that finish. That could have been an and one, honestly, and I don't know how to stop anyone at the rim. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward to the end of the game. I genuinely had no shot. Congrats to the person we played or whatnot. I don't really care, man. He just ran up the score, and that's perfectly fine in a tournament like this. You want as many points as you can possibly get. So at this point I have 2 losses. They don't show right there because where I screenshotted it, it doesn't show it, but 2 losses with 2 hours 48 minutes left. And at this moment I was like, if I lose again, we're out. So I actually restarted my Wi-Fi. I was like, it doesn't matter about anything else. I want to place at least top 10% throughout this whole tournament. I want to get a reward type vibes. So I was like, if I restart my internet, maybe I have a chance. And this was our matchup for the last game. Yi Jian Lee hidden gem. I wish I got that instead of Elgin Baylor, but no worries. He has Raja Monte, and then he's using free agent KD. Now I was a little excited to go up against Monte, but seriously, the player model of Monte versus CP3 is humongous. This week we sold our Monte for this Chris Paul. Let's see if it was worth it, and without delay I greened that. But instead, take a look at what Monte does to me, bro. He absolutely cooks us. And so what did we have to do? Put Elgin on him, and yee, wide open white. The good thing about this game is we got used to the delay, so I figured out how to shoot with everyone. It's just a little bit too late sometimes. I don't know what kind of pass that was, but it's a little too late when you got 2 losses. It really is. There's nothing you could really do, and I was getting cooked left and right. Even when they weren't missing, I was just doing dumb things. Somehow I did feel like I had a chance though. I really did. Like, I was playing my best for the most part. I just had to figure out how to stop this Monte, and I had no answers. But realistically, the one thing I didn't have any game prior is I could not shoot like at all. And that's the beauty of playing on delay. You learn it. After a while you get used to it, and look, I just can't get used to it defensively. I'll take me missing any day of the week as long as I could play defense. You guys know defense is the most important thing to me in the world, and I can't, like, I don't care about my offense because defense leads to offense, and I couldn't even get that. This game got ugly really quick. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I like tried to help sometimes to like stop him from being able to score like that, and then we just got flooded. So I'm not even gonna waste our time with this. I genuinely hope that you guys played and had a way more fun time when you did play. Look at that steal, man. Mosballin, when he's on, he's on. That's all I gotta say. Everything just happened too late. Everything was happening too slow. If you guys don't know what delay really feels like, it's like you press your button and like something happens a second or two later, even a couple milliseconds. All that makes a difference, and it's like really bad because you don't know how to act and react and shoot and do this and that. It's just like you gotta go with the flow until you get used to it. Like, I was looking at the slightly lates, the slightly earlies, till I figured out like where I was shooting at, and I appreciated him holding the ball here down the stretch. That meant a lot. But with all that said, that's how we ended up here, basically with 2.5 hours left, and me basically getting kicked out the top 50 really soon. I just can't fathom the idea that I basically recorded my video and everything, and people are still playing. There's still 1 hour and 15 minutes left. I'm still in the top 50, which at this rate was gonna get me an 87+ gem. Knowing my luck lately and how bad everything happened, blah blah, maybe 2K gives me an Ammy out of here and I feel a little bit better. But I am disappointed in myself. I don't like the excuse factor. Shout out to everyone who beat me. It was my fault at the end of it. I could have played smarter, faster, or slower. Yes, that's what it is, really, man. You got to play slow, calm, composed. The same way I was able to win the second game, I was able to stay in that first game. Like, there was ways I could have been a part of this. It just kind of really sucks that I actually spent, well, not really. I was going to say it sucks that I made a lineup and whatnot for this and I lost, but I didn't make the lineup for this. I made the lineup for Showdown, and I'm still happy with my progress. We went through Showdown really fast. We're in tier 2. I opened up my tier 2 box prize yesterday. If you guys didn't see that, I will be showing you guys tier 1. We're definitely getting to tier 1 this time. I can't wait to get the prize for that. So my team being good is not a problem. It's only going to get better. I just wish I was able to add another piece this week, but it's all good. No worries. Hopefully next week we're not delayed. If we literally had the same internet connection that we did have last week and the week before, I think we win a lot more games. I'm really surprised this just happened, but there's nothing I was able to do, like I said. With all that said though, thank you guys so much. Best of luck to you guys. I will be dropping some other stuff soon. I'm in the middle of making some breakout history, man. I'm figuring out so many things, and I got you guys really soon. There's so many prizes here that people do not realize, and shout out to you guys for sending me pictures of stuff whenever you see it. It really means a lot. And you guys know the drill. It's been your boy Mos, and Ballin out.